have to do the mic test every time now. Hello, I'm Kia. It is Sunday. Our clocks went forward 1 hour. However, my Switch didn't. It usually does. My Switch didn't automatically do it, so my Switch is still an hour behind. So my Switch thinks it's 10 to 12. It's actually 10 to 1. So all my electronics have the right time. My microwave and my clock in the kitchen both need to be changed. But otherwise, an hour has changed. And I have my Gorillas t-shirt on today. I don't think you can see any of the piggies. Everybody's napping. We're just going to jump straight into Animal Crossing today. I did change the kiddie room because it was alarming. I was not actually happy with the work I did, but it's changed. The main thing was the kiddie room is not a kiddie room anymore. But we'll jump in and we'll see what's what. Okay. Yeah, we got rain. We got rain. Anything? Oh, anything flower-wise that I need to keep an eye on? No. Okay, we're good. Oh. Isabel took a day off from saying you need more fruit trees and saplings to say more flowers. So obviously I'm still in the process of trying to get more flowers anyway, because I want to get my purple windflower that I seem to have accidentally lost. So yesterday she said again 3 stars, fruit trees and saplings. So I've planted some fruit. I'm wondering if I want to dock them or not. Ah, see, this one didn't grow because it's too close to this. That's all right. What I could do is dig that up and put it behind one of these. But I'm going to let them grow a little bit bigger than that. I don't want them to be, because they just look like shrubs on sticks when they're like that. So we're going to let them get a bit bigger. Oh! It's this time again. It's this time again. So we've got 2 purple pansies now. We're doubled up on our purple flowers on either side. I got another green mum, which I planted. Yes, so nothing else is doubled up. Let's just dig these holes. Oh no! That's why there's 2 eggs close to each. That's why there's 2 holes close to each other. It's this bloody shit. No. Robert. Hello, Robert. My results are on fire today. I've already scored a ridiculous amount of water eggs. Since you're my favourite spotter, I want to share the wealth with you. Take 5 eggs on the house, I insist. Thanks, Robert. I'm not going to dampen your enthusiasm for it. Camo Frog is wearing a Christmas jumper. We need to try and change him. Oh, there's the bottle. Tabanga! Hello! Yeah, we already know that one. So we can quickly stick that in our bin. Oh God. They're everywhere, aren't they? They're everywhere, aren't they? Oh no! Seriously, don't waste my time putting the shovel away. Is that a weed? No weeds, go away. That's a money tree, that one. That's not a fruit tree that I planted in a weird place. That's a money tree. Yeah, so technically Daisy May should be wandering around somewhere. Oh god. Weren't looking for you, but there you are. So, no Daisy May, but we've got him. Yeah, don't see her anywhere. Okay, Daisy May's in hiding. Or her clock was set correctly. And she knows it's gone 12. Okay. There she is. Oh, and we've got a tourist as well. There we go. Good morning. Here to start your Sunday off with some fresh turnips. I'll take... I'll take 110. That takes some of my my bulging wallet. Less bulgy. Oh, I wish you could make a turnip model so that you could always have a turnip sitting out that isn't rotten. There we go. So we've got a turnip on our bag. That's the thing. You used to just be able to go to craftable to see if anything I'm carrying in my pockets is craftable now. But because, I mean, I'm not complaining about it, but because it's all connected to your storage now, basically everything's craftable. Okay. Do I want to make something? Can I make something with my turnip? Turnip salad. I've got one in storage. Let's make a turnip salad. Oh yeah, baby bed. Why do I have a baby bed? I must have been awarded that for some reason. And it's pink. That's going straight in the bin. I just put my storage shed in the bin. Oh, I'm so annoyed. I just put my storage shed in the bin because the fucking baby bed went into an earlier slot. I'm so annoyed. Okay. That's pissed me off. Right. My day trip will need nearly enough time, but I haven't booked a hotel room, so I can't stay the night. Hi, you live on the island, right? I'm Alice, and I'm visiting Fuchsia. The thing is, I'm totally unprepared. I don't have a place to stay, so I'm thinking I'll just head home after doing some Fuchsia sightseeing, governor. Follow me to the hotel. You'll get me into the hotel? That would be amazing! I'll take the offer. Please lead the way, governor. That'd be haste. Why don't you stay with us? Yarr. Yep, we'll do a VIP room. We didn't really have a plan for today, so the VIP room's fine. Made a decision for us. Okay. Choose a theme. See, I think if we do that, we'd have to do it small. I think when you try and do a big room like that, it looks crap, because I think I've done that on Happy Home Paradise. So let's do a small room with that theme. Okay. So I think if we go long but narrow, any of these, oh, okay, so we can, I'm not sure why there's sand on the floor, to be honest. I'm not sure why there's sand on the floor when that exists. I don't understand the point of that. Starry wall. So, do I want to do starry wall and that as an accent? I think I do. I'm wondering, do I want the side walls to be dark? But I think this is actually making more of a change. It's something more different. More different. I've become that person. I'm so sorry. Right. And then we can... Should we do the blue stars against here? That ties this together then, yeah? Okay, so we've got some tie-in twinkly sparkly colour going along the top. I'm wondering, do we have anything partition-y? That will do it here. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. See that? Comes in... That comes in planets and stuff. And stars. But it is like a solid brown on top. Yeah. That's just a big load of brown on top that I'm not really into. Huh. I don't think this will work. No. I'm pondering. I'm not sure that's going to be something that I like, but we're gonna think on that. Where's our partition? Our simple panel. There it is. Simple panel white. Or maybe not white. Simple panel. Okay, this is just something I'm thinking about. So we've got two like little observation balcony things. Yeah, I do want it flipped. Okay. Two observation balcony things. Is this too big? I mean, it would be nice if it would go up. If I could make it higher. I don't think I can. I don't think it's going to let me make it higher. Let's verify that. Right, big round table. If it goes on anything, it'll go on the big round table. Yeah, we can't make it higher. Okay, so it has to be there. So maybe bring this... Oh, crap. Can we stop? Right, I'm trying to do that. Bring this forward to there. Right up to the window, or is that okay? I think maybe that's going to be okay. Right, so we'll have this be forward, and then the moon's further back. Right. Yeah, we can't put things on top of that. Okay. That could be cute. Do we keep it? Oh, it has to be white. Okay. Okay. We're trying things. Do I want it to look like a banana? I don't know that I want it to look like a banana. Okay, so we got that there. Does it get lost against those walls though? We have it blue, it doesn't. We'll have a blue moon. You saw me standing alone. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm using the zodiac or not. Why is there a shell here? I'm not sure if I'm going to use the zodiac stuff or not. There's a Starry Skies map. Yeah, I think this is something you can only put one of. I'm not sure about that. Let me look at rugs. I don't know that anything goes. I mean, colour scheme, it works, but the checker just looks far too office, doesn't it? There's a wavy one. Is that going to be better? Well, it'd have to be lengthwise to do that. Yeah. So do we want something along here now? Huh. Why not? Oh, I didn't mean to move the moon. I didn't mean to move the moon. There we go. So, dark decking. Or white decking. I mean, facing this way, you can understand why I'd choose white. Facing this way, we might be able to get that to work. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Let me pick this up. That's the thing, see, this way around, the white decking is really working. However, because of the bed thing we're doing, you're not going to look at it from this way around because it's ugly as hell. If I do a mixture, then it turns into a zebra crossing. If I do a mixture, it becomes a zebra crossing. Yeah, I think that really blends in better with the black borders that we've got on this. Okay, so we'll do it like that. Okay. I'm really not sure what my vision is, but I know what I don't want. I know what I don't want. Is that good enough? Hmm. Sorry. I mean, to be fair, that does look a bit alien. Or would that be a nice thing to take the edge off of that? Maybe. Takes the edge off of that. Those custom panel things. Okay. I'm not expecting there to be a solar system on here, but yeah. Okay. That's sci-fi, but that's not stargazy. I think we're doing stargazy. We're doing stargazing more than we're doing sci-fi, right? Okay. I'm just so... I'm aware. I'm just like looking at my options with narrowed eyes going, I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing, but I'm doing it. No. Sort of still leaning into sci-fi, which we're not doing. This is that. I don't think this lets me, does it? No, that's only something you can put on the floor. You can't put it on surfaces. Okay. It would have been interesting to have it as like a specimen. We got something spacey? Have we got something spacey? I don't know that we do. Or stargazy? I mean, I know stale cupcakes can be, we can do it space. Yeah. I don't know that I've ever used that before. This is probably the situation that is actually going to work best, isn't it? Definitely the situation that this is going to work best. Okay. Um... Yeah, I never came across it much in the way of dividers or anything that worked. We're very this is why I went for such a small room. This is why I went for narrow. Because we're actually, when you think about it, very limited. Because I remember getting really excited in Happy Home and gave myself a big room to do like one of these kind of things. And there was just nowhere near the right amount of stuff to fill the space. Tubular could probably do this. The blue or the white? I did not mean for that to be there. Where'd it go? Oh! Things can go on the desk. I did not know things could go on the desk. I'm wondering if there's something I would like to pop through. I don't know if anything would pop through, but I can put... Obviously, I don't need confetti shooting out. But maybe there's something... Oh, that's an idea. That's something that could be a thing. Okay, so let me... Will that sit on there? That will sit on there. Okay. Let me try a polishing effect on this. We could do stars. We could also do that. Okay. Right, I want to try different effects and see what I think. First things first, let's just see. They don't come through the partition, but they pop out the side a bit. I mean, it could be something. Right. So I'm gonna try this one, Space Blip. Is it just me, or did that seem bigger when I first started it? Yeah, like that. I don't know why it went small. There we go. So let me try again. Yeah, I want it super blippy. And so this one, we're just going to try the twinkles then, yeah? That might spread out better, best of all. We definitely have some, yeah, we've got some twinkles coming through there. Okay, so that works for coming through the partition. And that works for putting little effects up through there. Huh. Okay. Let me just consider this one. I mean, I never use this, but this again, this is the one occasion that this is probably going to work best. I think it's going to be too small. Yeah, I don't think it's going to do anything. I mean, if anything, actually, if anything, if we just polish this, because it's behind there, maybe this will do it. And then we've got space blips. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to need. Oh no, I meant to, I didn't mean to take it off of the star. Okay, so I can't do that because it only does the star. I have to take the star out. Nope. Can we please just let me do what I want to do? Can we please just let me do what I want to do? Please. It would be so nice if you could do that for me. Okay. So that's what I'm thinking of. And we've got some like stuff going on. If I just pull that forward enough so that I can go around and polish here. Just thinking about it giving a nice effect from behind those jars without the shelf of those jars actually glowing. So we've got movement and stuff. Yeah, so we've got some of that blippy movement happening behind the jars, but the shelf stays solid because it's not, the effect isn't on the shelf. And I know I could just do that sparkle polish on these, but I like that it's only coming through a little bit in the middle rather than the whole thing having the effect. Because when that has the effect, it comes off around the edges, whereas that sparkle is coming just through the panel. Yeah, we're going to stick with that. I'm going to keep the lights off so we're actually seeing what it looks like properly. Okay. I'm getting stuff done. I'm getting stuff done. I can put things on top of the shelf as well. Would a jar on top of the shelf help us? Would it do something cool? Gives us a bit of difference. Okay. Anything here spacey? Plasma ball. No, I didn't mean to polish it. I meant to turn it on. You can't interact with things when I'm got the polishing thing on. Maybe switch them. Oh, it's coming together. Considering I started without a clue, it's coming together. No, it's not enough. Just a light glow on its arse isn't enough. Okay. Okay, here we are. Yeah, I don't think I need any of that. None of that's really spacey. I mean, the mobile is. We can get a customization in that, but that's not really what we're going for. Yeah. To be fair, over the door, that might be... I mean, I think it's probably the best bet we've got for a clock. For a stargazy moon-themed clock. Actually, we'd kind of be ridiculous not to do that, wouldn't we? It's kind of ridiculous of us not to do that. We don't want to be ridiculous. I don't think I don't think I've got a Celeste. It only could work. I don't think I've got a Celeste poster. Which would make the most sense, wouldn't it? No. But how ridiculous it is to have the wrong villager's poster up. Yeah, here's my NPCs. Okay. Right. Ceilings. I don't know that I want... I don't know that I want to. I mean, maybe right in the very corner. And they both, one's black and one's silver, but they both pretty much look the same. I think possibly right in the corner maybe is okay. Because the way the perspective goes, they're only against the walls. They're not against our star background. I don't think any of this... I think all of this is just going to get in the way. All of that's just going to get in the way of us. Maybe one? That could be the thing that sort of blends from where the wall joins there. Maybe that's the way we're gonna do it. I'm gonna do some blending there. I may change my mind about that. I may change my mind about that. What I'm going to go straight to are the headdresses and headbands and stuff, because we've got a lot of glowy stuff. See if we can mount any of this on the wall and have it work. I have a lot of outfits catalogued. There we go. Okay, here we are. No, I don't want them like that. I want them, if I do it, I want them on the wall. Flowers aren't going to be it. Halo's not going to be it. Glowing moss headband, maybe. I think maybe that's going to be too dull. Hearts obviously aren't going to be it. Flowers aren't going to be it. Do. See these little antennas. They still might not be it, but we'll bring them out and we'll consider the stuff that could work. Little dude. Stars. Stars are the most obvious ones. This little dude, he glows. I have no idea what he is, but he glows. I think that's it. I think that's it. Just check the backpacks and bags and stuff like that. That could be an option. I'm not that confident that any of this is usable, but we'll have a look. I mean, that glows, but it's just not gonna fit. It comes on a full hanging torso. That's not what we're after. Okay. So that's definitely going. That one definitely doesn't work. The little lippy things. I mean, to be fair, we could have one. It does show up. I mean, only if you're specifically looking for it, but it does show up. Maybe take these. These are too small. See, that thing's full on sitting there. Those are full on there. That's giving us something. And maybe these could work in the side shelves over here. Oh, it won't go there. Let's see if that works. Let's see if that shows up. I mean, when you're scrolling around, it gives you a bit of light. They're not really showing up. I mean, it depends what angle, and you do have to actually actively be looking for them. You do have to actively be looking for them. This one is not going to serve any purpose. Okay. Right, I'm definitely going to say... I mean, if it lets me, maybe put them where that thing is. Yeah. Are they too lost if they go down one? They do get very lost if you go down one. Yeah, these aren't doing it. Okay. Okay. So we've got some little bits of stuff going on. Okay. So I am rejecting the zodiac stuff. Why is that? Why is that your stargazy music player of choice? Don't get that at all. We will maybe have the clock. We'll maybe have the clock. What we do need to bring out are artsy chair could look... I mean, that is too much sci-fi, but that could be it. But we do have the consideration of... Yeah, I think we are going to look at our tubular stuff. We're going to look at our tubular stuff and consider that. I mean, we don't need the magazine rack. But is that the only other thing apart from the lamp? Yeah, it's just the magazine rack. I mean, sports, fashion, pet, travel, comic, teen. Yeah, it doesn't come with the magazine that I think we're looking for. Magazine about black holes. Yeah, custom design's not going to cut it. I mean, if it's not going to make any difference, we'll bring the pet magazine out. So, I'm thinking... I'm thinking of doing the blue. And that gives us our thing that's in front of that matches our jars. Do you let me put an item on top of that? You do. There's our clock. Okay. We'll have this in blue. We'll have this in blue. I didn't realise until somebody else was complaining about the fact that that main bit of table is blue no matter what the customization. I didn't realise what they're going for is that that's a glass table. So it's blue because it's a glass top and the blue is always representing the glass. I don't know if it's possible for them to design it to be actual transparent so it reflects what you've put it on, but sort of filters it out. I don't. Maybe that's too much to ask for, but it just being blue, no matter what customization color you choose, does restrict you a bit. Yeah, I need to give a proper look to where the door is. Right, put it all the way in the corner. Okay, so that's just our reading material bit then. Okay. I don't know if I want to put any wall stickers across the top. Do I just want it to appear open? Also, do I actually want to have some... I mean, the yellow, I kind of... Yeah, that doesn't go. That doesn't go with anything anyway. Everything's too yellow. I've gone for blue and white light. So that's not working to begin with. I have this and I can never use it because it never works. It always looks terrible. Yeah, it does not work. Huh. I don't know why I'm keeping this red curtain window thing, to be honest. It does not work anywhere. We could just put this little stone ledge across the top. It looks really heavy though, doesn't it? It looks really heavy. I mean, we could try the open one. Works a bit better, but nothing else is in wood. Nothing else is in this wood effect. We've got blue. I don't think that's going to work. That's good. It's too blocky. So do we? If anything, it would be that. But I do think it closes it off too much. It comes down too low. If it was going to be anything, it'd be that. Just that along the top? Yep. None of it works. We won't do it. It's just, we're just going to have it be open. Okay. And none of the ceiling stuff is really any good for us. Don't think for a second. Don't think for a second. No. Right, so we're keeping it. Okay. Where's my villager? There you are. Oh, they don't sit. They don't. I was like, can I put them in the bed? They don't go in the bed. Okay. There we go. I think we're just going to put some stuff on the table now then. Something in me says there is something stargazy. There is some kind of customization that's constellation. I knew I wasn't insane. I knew I wasn't insane. Constellation map. Right, constellation map. Anything else? Should we just give you a coffee? Because you're staying up late. Should we just give you a coffee? Hotel mug. Well, hotel mug is kind of fugly, isn't it? It really is a kind of fugly. I mean, does it fit next to it? It does. You can have it next to your... You can have it next to your map, your constellation thing. So I can give you cream and sugar with it. Yeah, we'll stick with it like that. Okay. Yes, side on. This way, it looks nice and full. Side on, we've got a big gap. Specifically here. I mean... No, it doesn't fit. You don't have a bed. I mean, the bunk beds are beds. They're functioning beds. You've got the moon to sit on. I really don't want to use the Zodiac stuff. Should we be silly and give you a throwback rocket wardrobe? In fact, we can swap that around maybe. Put that there with the sparkles happening behind it. Stick your magazines there for when you're sitting on your moon. Right. This is it, I think. Let's get the little stars out. Can we have some little ones? Here we are. Blue. Pisces. Aries. Okay. Oh, because of the moon being there, we can't. So that's only really a thing when we're rotating. Right over. Little bit, there we go, and then bring another one just in front of the rocket ship. Okay. That's how we're doing it. That's how we're doing it. That's where we're going to stop. This is our little experiment with trying to do this kind of room better than I did it previously. And we're going to do it like that. Okay, there's no point doing a rotation because it looks terrible from the back. Yeah, it's not made to look this way. It's not made to look at from that way. It's made to look at from this way. I can look through this telescope and go, oh, look at that moon. Look at the moon. It's such a big moon. What's a foot? It's done. You're finished. Must be a nice room and a memorable one for guests, no doubt. Oh, we'd best be showing our guests to their room. She's sitting right behind you. That was probably the best view of it too. That was probably the best angle. Ah, lovely. I'm surprised this room was made up just for me. Thanks so much. This room will be my secret relaxation fort for today, Governor. It's a real shame they didn't make it so that you can actually lay on the top of those bunk beds. They can't be used as a functional bed. Looks like Alice be liking the room. Arr, that makes me so happy. Can't thank you enough for decorating the VIP room and inviting a guest. Here's your 300 tickets. Thank you. Alright, see you next time. got a VIP job done. We are happy. Gus is noisily eating back there. He's being so noisy. I mean, to me, he's loud. There he is. He's eating hay. He's going crunch, 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 crunch. But yes. That was our little VIP room thing. We had a go at working with the stargazy stuff. I tried it in Happy Home, gave it too much space, used a way bigger room. Couldn't fill it up in any way that made it look good. Going for the narrow thing, forcing our perspective. With the little items we could use, it looked full. When you went sideways, it looked terrible because it just looked like you had a big gap. But if you put too much stuff there, when you look at it front on, it then looks crowded. Forced perspective is annoying. But anyway, I'll see you next time. It's a little bit dreary out, but it's nowhere near as dreary as it was in game. I hope it's nice for you. And if you are in the UK, I hope you remember to put your clocks forward. 1 hour, because 2 of mine are wrong, and I'm going to change them now. Bye-bye.